want to try this again?
Yes, please.
How's your week going?
It's going pretty good, I guess. The weather's warming up, which
Gross.
it could be a bad thing, but
It's a huge bad thing. I hate it.
I don't know. It's still kind of nice to be able to go for a walk without a sweatshirt and a scarf.
Yeah, it's not
and
too hot yet, but it's
hat.
starting to get there where I'm like,
and an overcoat and 2 pairs of pants.
I get back from the walk and I'm like, oh, gross.
Yeah.
Do I need to take a shower or should I just go straight back to work?
Yeah. But I was able to start my garden. I started some peas and some broccoli and some spinach, seeds.
How's that going? You having fun?
Yeah. It's always just like, it's kind of nerve-wracking in the beginning because you're just like, oh, please be something that I could eat at the end of this. So, and then Fred's got another loose tooth.
Oh, no.
And hopefully I can save this one.
Isn't that in the same location?
Yeah, it's still the bottom. It's another bottom front tooth. Mac is taking men's vitamins now. He's a full-grown man.
Who's Mac? Have we ever mentioned Mac before?
Yeah. One of our mid kids. He goes by Mac now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I re-nicknamed him because I just think like Cam or Cammy is such a little kid's name.
Yeah,
now,
he's getting to the point where like he's playing console games now with his brothers.
Yeah, he's one of the dudes now. So
One of the hooligans.
so I re-nicknamed him. I gave him a man's nickname.
A man's name. Well, classically, he is famous for riding tricycle, doing a skid and going, that's how man does it.
Yeah.
So
That is his famous move.
yeah.
We'll never let him let that down.
Here's the thing about Cameron or Mac, as we're calling him now. He's always had this really sharp sense of humor to the point where like but he's not the loudest of us.
No.
Not even close, but he'll just say something and I'll catch it and I'll go, wait a minute, what did you say? And then he'll repeat it and then it just becomes a family catchphrase for a year.
Yeah.
Because it's so good. Mm-hmm. That's the way man does it is one of them.
Yeah.
I think one Christmas he said, what was it? It was something along the lines
You're
of,
going to pay for this.
no, but it was like, yeah, it's good enough, but you're going to pay for this or something.
Oh, yeah.
Just really sarcastic.
It's really, it sneaks up on you.
Yeah.
He's sneak up on you funny.
Yeah. He's very funny.
And then I haven't watched the whole thing, but I've seen things here and there. So I'm team Megan, like all the way. Like if you're in a toxic situation, even if you're
Oh,
either
Team Megan.
yeah,
So I spent an entire day yesterday going, what the fuck is who's Megan? Who is Megan? Because I don't live within Oprah's bubble. I have no idea what she's doing.
Yeah.
And then I found out what it was and I was like, well, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Who isn't Team Megan? If you're not Team Megan, you probably got to like get some therapy or something because that chick was in a bad way.
Yeah. And thankfully, Harry is very supportive and was like, yeah, the family's crazy. Let's protect ourselves. And
yeah, I think they like us, like you and I,
Yeah.
they chose love over everything else, right?
Yeah.
They chose each other. And they chose their partnership over all other things.
yeah.
And I think, for us, that wasn't like that hard to do, right? Because we're not in the royal family or whatever. But I mean, it's always hard to like have to set aside part of your life and move in a different direction. But, if you're in the royal family, that's a big,
Yeah.
giant change.
Yeah. Because all you have to, it doesn't, to us outsiders, what are you going to do? You just got to stand around and
No.
be royal?
No, you got to
and
stand around and
collect
be
money? That
perfect.
sounds kind of fun.
No, you got to be perfect.
Yeah. But like you were saying the other day, no matter if you're living in a trailer or you're living in the palace, family's crazy. And sometimes you have to choose your own mental health and your family's mental health and the safety
Yeah.
of your family over blood.
Yeah, what I was saying was like that I've known people who don't have anything to lose, still pretend like they have everything to lose and perform a different personality outside their home than they do inside their home.
Yeah.
And so I can only imagine, like, on the scale of the royal family, that's got to be like, Gaslighter Supreme, right?
Yeah.
Like, you've got the Sorcerer Supreme, right?
Yeah.
Who's Doctor Strange. But then you have Gaslighter Supreme, who's like the Queen Mother, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if the Queen Mother, but like it is this situation where they like, we have to be above reproach and we have to have this certain facade on our family. And I'm sure that abusive shit, I don't doubt anything that she said on that interview with Oprah at all. Like, I'm like 100%, that's for sure.
Right.
100% she went through all of that. I think it was probably a big deal for Harry to choose to walk away from that, though, because that's the only life he's ever known, right?
That's right. That's what's even scarier and more brave, and like really proves himself as a person and as her partner, is that that's all he's ever known.
Right.
He was born into that situation. He might have watched his mother go through some crazy ass stuff, but he,
Well, isn't his mother Princess Diana?
Yes.
Well, she passed away when he was very young, right?
He was little, but I mean, not that little. He had to have seen her be sad and upset and divorced and all that stuff. And, he went to school. He saw people or heard people talk about the way, his mother was treated in the press and stuff.
Diana was a big deal, even in the United States.
Yeah.
Big deal.
So I can only imagine what he was feeling and thinking. And still, now he has a wife and he has to protect his babies too. So it's...
Yeah. That's how a man does it.
That is how a man does it, dude. For sure.
Anyone can do that. Anyone can do that. Men have the easiest jobs in the world.
Easiest jobs just to be supportive.
That's still way easier than having to like be 24/7 on call because the kid won't let the dad do anything for them.
Yeah. I know.
The mom's job is 100. First of all, you have to carry it. Then you have to
you have to keep it alive in there too.
Right. And then you have to physically expel it from your body in a painful ceremony that we still haven't figured out how to do better.
Yeah.
And then the dad holds it for a few minutes and then it's right back to the mom so that it can get fed. And then you feed the baby. And the whole thing's beautiful, but I am not under any illusions that the man is involved in any way that's even comes close to the level of effort that the mom has to put in. There's still a lot of
pressure and feelings and emotions that men go through.
Yeah, you're just trying to make it feel better, but I'm not dumb. Even the most attentive and doting father in the world doesn't even have to do 50% of what the mom's doing.
Okay, well, I'll agree with you on that one. And then I saw this thing with Amy Poehler, and she was talking about...
I want to step back.
Oh, sorry.
If you were a stay-at-home dad and the mom is the breadwinner, for lack of a better term, is the working member of the family, and you're the stay-at-home dad, then that is clearly reversed. But if it's the opposite, more American traditional way of the man going out and making money and the mom staying home, which I don't even believe that that's the right thing anymore, but then the mom is definitely doing way more work, right? Or if you have a situation where one of the kids is like super bonded with the mom and you can't help me at all, daddy. Right? Like, what are you going to do? The only thing you can do in that point is be like, can I do something for you?
Yeah.
That takes some of that stress off of your shoulders. And I try to be helpful, but I'm a human being. I'm not the most patient person in the world. And like, if the kid starts screaming in my face, I'm like, okay, well, I'll get your mom because this is, this is craziness.
Well, cause sometimes kids do bond to that, to one parent more so than the other parent. And
They've all been to you, though.
Only their tone of voice and the way they act and have care or whatever can calm them down. That's not exactly, a bad thing, but it can get to be too much when one person is in the middle of dinner or in the middle of a project or in the middle of something, and kids can't wait. They need that immediate.
Yeah. No, kids don't have the patience, right? But and I'm not saying like that it's a bad thing necessarily. It's just we have to recognize that the mom or the primary caregiver in the situation has way more responsibility and way more stress and effort has to be put in than the secondary caregiver, right? Or even the tertiary caregiver. So I just basically what I'm saying is praise be to you for being such a great mom.
And to you for being a good dad.
Well, I'm a good dad, but I can go to the bathroom for 45 minutes and then I come out and you go, why did you die in there? And I'm like, oh, I didn't even realize it was in there for 45 minutes. You can't go in there for 2. You can't even go in there for 2 seconds before Fred's pounding on the door and going, mommy, 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 right? Yeah. Or any of the kids have done. I mean, I think that's a pretty universal mom thing is you try to go to the bathroom and try to sneak away to like, just close your eyes for 1/2 a second because they're burning. They hurt so bad. And then they're right there, right?
Yeah.
Dads don't do that. Traditionally dads don't have to deal with that kind of thing. So I don't go in the bathroom with the intention to sit in there for an hour. Right. In fact, I went to go to the bathroom today and I forgot my phone upstairs. And so like, I only went to the bathroom for like 5 minutes and I was like, oh, I didn't know you could poop so fast. And I'll tell you that for that entire 5 minutes, I was bored.
Nice.
It's taking the phone and that's what causes you to sit in there for so long.
Yeah. And okay. Jeez
or a
Louise.
Book or a book or whatever. Oh, I know you don't like to talk about it, but I'm making a name for myself in the potty humor game.
I heard that. I heard that somewhere. I heard that you were making a run for it.
I put up 7. I put up 7 potty jokes today, and I'm leaning all in. I'm leaning all in on it. And here's the thing. I'm not even caring about quality. I'm just throwing everything at the wall to see what sticks. No pun intended.
Ew. Oh, so how was your week?
I've been having kind of like a off and on week. I had I'm 47 pounds down now. So like,
yay.
The number keeps going down and I'm feeling more and more stable about that. Mm-hmm. A little bit less emotional, but I know that like there'll be another like place where I dip down to a specific number on the scale and it'll make me emotional again.
That's understandable.
Yeah. But I've been doing pretty good with food, I think, with your help. Like you helping with the portion control and making sure I get all of my vitamins and nutrients and stuff. Mm-hmm. But I haven't been having like cravings, like I haven't been like, well, last night I saw, I don't know what it was, but it's one of those Guardian patties or whatever, a lone patty sitting on a cookie sheet. And I was like, oh, hello, Miss Patty. I'm going to eat you up. And then I was like, oh, wait, I can't eat anything else today. I already brushed my teeth. But like, that was my first thought is I wasn't even hungry. I just saw that patty and I was like, you are delicious. I'm going to eat you up, Patty. I'm going to eat you up. But I didn't eat it. But I thought about it. Yeah. And I haven't done that in a little while. I haven't had that like, oh, there's some food just laying around. I should probably put that in my mouth. Mm-hmm. Before I was like, oh, somebody didn't finish their Cliff Bar. That was a regular garbage disposal, right?
Yeah. But you don't have to be that.
No, I don't have to be that. But there was some comfort in that, right? So so there's that difficulty of that adjustment of going from, I'm not hungry. I'm not craving things. Like I'm not going, oh man, I wish I could have a pie or something or ice cream. I'm not even really thinking about it unless it's there. And then I go, oh yeah, Patty. Hey, what's up, Patty? So I don't know. And it comes and goes. Mm-hmm. It's not an all the time thing, but it's a journey. It's a process. And I've been through it once to failure. And now I'm going to go through it to success. So
there you go.
I got my Age Esteem map project well on the road. I've been keeping up on lehu.com for Tuesdays and Fridays with art and stories.
Yes.
I actually put out a new story today called The Ballad of Bobby Roberts.
And it's a creepy one.
It's a horror piece, but it's been in my head a long time.
Yeah.
a long time. So I think 2009 is when I first had that idea.
Goodness.
So now out it comes.
Yeah.
And it's in the world now. Pretty proud of it too.
Cool.
I feel like it's well written.
It is well written.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Which is hard for me to say because.
But it's just creepy.
Well, yeah, it's a horror piece.
Oh, okay.
The whole point of it is to be creepy. The whole point of it is to make you feel. Maybe I shouldn't do that, right? Like you're supposed to find.
It's to feel something, right?
Well, you're supposed to find your own feelings in art, right? I shouldn't describe what I was thinking when I wrote it.
Sure.
Okay. Now, my dear love, it is time for the quote of the week.
The quote of the week?
It's the quote of the week, my dear. Listen up. Listen up. It's the quote of the week.
I can't even understand what you're saying.
It's the theory. This is the theme song. It's the quote of the week.
It's not.
Hey, everybody gather around. It's quote of the week.
I veto this one.
It's quote of the week.
No.
Okay, how about this one?
No.
How about this one? It's the quote of the week.
What are you
It's
doing?
quote of the week.
Stop.
Gather around, by got
Stop
quote of the week.
Are you drinking? We're not supposed to be drinking while we're on duty.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Just swing by the quote of the week. All right. It's quote of the week.
Okay.
I'm on a roll.
Okay, stop.
This is my
But
impression of Leonardo
stop now.
DiCaprio
No.
asking you to please do the quote of the week. Hey, I'm Leo DiCaprio from TV and movies. Please do the quote of the week.
James. You can't say who you are and then have that be the impression.
Yeah, watch.
No.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Hollywood's Owen Wilson. Wow. Really? Wow.
No.
I wasn't in the Royal Tenenbaums, or was I? Wow.
Okay. All right. I'm going to have this all edited out.
Oh, no.
I know a guy.
Oh.
All right. Quote of the week.
Boo.
You ready?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Quote of the week. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Quote of the week.
Quote, if it's meant to be, it will be.
Ah.
You won't have to force, convince, or worry over it. Let it flow, let it be, and let it come to you. You're attracting everything you need. Trust the timing of your life. End quote.
Yeah, I like that. You sent that to me today, and I immediately said, that's episode 23's quote of the week.
By Sean Fontaine.
Yeah, I really needed to hear that today, too. That's something that I think that's something that I've held on to with Buddhism is that there's a belief, and I'm paraphrasing, but that you hear things you're meant to hear.
Yes.
When you're meant to hear them.
Mm-hmm.
And I think about that a lot when I run across something that makes me go, oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, that takes me back. Whoa. I had never thought of it that way. Right. And I go, well, that's Buddhism for you. That was one of the teachings that I really connected with when we were doing that Buddhism tour. And,
Tour.
it felt like, in some ways it did feel that way. And it's just always kind of stuck with me. Right. Mm-hmm. And then also just all of the stuff around how fortunate it is to be born human, right? Mm-hmm. So I don't know, just all those kinds of things still kind of strike a chord with me.
Yeah.
I don't consider myself Buddhist anymore, but I do still
pay attention
to that. Yeah. So it's a good quote. Okay. I'm glad you shared it with me today. Yeah. Thank you so much.
All right. So what's our topic for this week?
Scram, kid. You bother me, see? That was H.P. Lovecraft.
No, I don't think it was. Will you stop with the impressions and tell us?
But I'm so good at them.
You're good. You're good at saying the name of the person and then saying something.
Listen up, everybody. It's me, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Get to the chopper.
Oh, my heavens.
There's predators everywhere.
We're going to have to issue an apology.
Don't forget, it's me, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
What are you doing? We're gonna
Star of Total Recall.
James, we're going to have to issue an apology to our 4 listeners.
Oh, dolly. Okay. we've talked about some heavy topics the past couple of weeks, so I wanted to do something a little more light,
Okay.
a little more maybe fun. Mm-hmm. So you and I watch movies together, but I also watch movies,
Without me.
that I don't think you're going to want to see.
Right.
All right. Because I know you pretty well, right?
Yeah.
But if I start to get into a movie that I started that I thought you wouldn't like, and I think that you actually might like it, then I stop it and I go, hey, do you want to watch this with me? I think you might like it.
Yeah.
But that doesn't happen very often.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read you the title of a film that I know you haven't seen.
Okay.
And you are going to tell me what that movie's about based on the title alone.
Okay.
And then I'm going to tell you who stars in the movie. And then you're going to say whether that changes your synopsis or if it keeps it the same.
Okay. Okay.
And I call this game Movie Recon.
Okay. All right. So you have movies?
I have 5 lined up.
Okay.
And I this might be a shorter episode than normal, but I think that's okay because it'll be funny. It'll be a funny episode.
Okay.
Or at least a fun episode. Maybe not funny. Maybe people will just sit deadpan staring at a cream-colored wall and going,
this is a waste of time.
What a dumb topic. James shouldn't think them up. And if you think that topic's bad, you should see the 50 topics I found on what you should podcast about. One of them was literally do chores and have your listeners guess what you're doing. Come on. Okay.
Alrighty.
The first title for our first movie is Crazy Stupid Love.
Crazy Stupid Love.
I want you to guess the genre.
Okay.
And then give me a synopsis.
All right.
Based on the title alone.
Genre would be probably rom-com.
Okay.
The synopsis would probably be it's probably one of those ones where it's like the story of 3 separate couples or something, and then they all their stories kind of intertwine a bit, and then it all goes wrong at some point, and then...
Have you seen this one?
No. I don't think I have at all. And then, wait, you're telling me I'm right?
No, but I mean, you're close.
Anyways, and then it's about, love or whatever. But then a couple of them don't work out because that's the crazy stupid part. And then one does work out.
Yeah, but I think that Crazy Stupid Love could be a perfect rom-com title because those movies are always about love. And then there's always something crazy that happens. And then there's that stupid part in the middle where they're like apart from each other. And you're like, why even bother?
Yeah.
Why did you make this movie? Put them back together. Made in Manhattan, I'm looking at you. That was way too long.
You're so mad at that movie.
That was way too long. Why were they mad at each other for so much of that movie?
Because she pretended to be
J-Lo.
someone else.
So what?
All right. So
J-Lo.
Okay. So what is the...
Okay, who's in it?
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone.
Okay, yeah, I still think it.
Still think it's the same thing?
Yeah, possibly.
Same movie. All right, here's the synopsis.
They're the couple that work out.
Okay, here's the synopsis. I don't know if that's true. Here's the synopsis. Blindsided by the end of his marriage and hopeless at dating, Cal receives a helping hand from a smooth-talking player who's about to meet his match. So now I've seen this movie.
Okay.
Steve Carell's in this movie, and Steve Carell plays a guy who just got a divorce from Julianne Moore. And he's out trying to get into the dating scene, but he's fucking horrible at it because it's Steve Carell. Ryan Gosling's this like player guy who just smooths into the club and is like, oh, love you. Would you want to be my girlfriend? And then Emma Stone shows up and he goes gaga for Emma Stone. But then he also sees Steve Carell and he's like, I'm going to help Steve Carell. I'm going to help him become a ladies' man.
Oh.
And they go through the whole thing. Turns out in the end, Emma Stone is Steve Carell's daughter.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And it all ends up okay. They end up, you're right, Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling end up together.
Oh.
And Steve Carell ends up with a new girlfriend as well, who I think is played by Marissa Tomei, if I remember correctly. Which I believe is the reason I watched the movie in the first place.
That's the whole reason you watched this film, sir.
Sir. All right. But you were really close. I think that title kind of only can be one kind of movie.
That was a kind of a...
Well, I wanted to start with a really kind of like a softball.
Okay, all right.
But we're going to go straight into hard pitch baseball now,
All
baby.
right.
The Disaster Artist.
The Disaster
Yes,
Artist.
genre, please.
The Disaster Artist. Let's see. The Disaster. Well, it's got to be like a drama. Maybe a drama suspense movie.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a con artist movie.
A con artist movie, okay.
Yeah, like a con artist painting movie. I don't know. Maybe like.
Oh, so he's a double artist. He's like a con artist, but he's also like, but in my free time I paint.
No, but like con artist of paintings. You know what I mean? Like he sells.
Oh, so okay. So
fakes.
he's like, okay. So he's a good painter, but he uses that ability to sell fake paintings.
No, he is the painter. He's just the con artist.
Oh, okay. So where's he getting these paintings?
I don't know.
Oh,
Wherever.
okay.
Wherever one gets a fake painting. I don't know.
This movie has the following actors in it:
Okay.
James and Dave Franco and Seth Rogen.
Oh, for crying out loud. So it's a weed movie. All right. What's the title again?
The Disaster Artist.
The Disaster Art. Okay.
It's 100% a weed movie.
It's 100% a weed movie.
Yeah, because Seth Rogen can't do a movie without weed in it.
No.
Okay.
Probably something where they're like hooking each other up with weed. I don't know. It's got to be something.
The whole thing's a disaster.
It's a disaster.
But there's some artiste
with weed happening.
Okay, well, you were right. It is a drama, but it also is a comedy.
Okay.
Aspiring actor Greg moves to Los Angeles. Greg is played by Dave Franco, and with his strange friend Tommy, played by James Franco, then agrees to star in his movie. Things start weird and get a lot weirder. It's
with weed.
No.
Right?
No, it's the movie based off of that guy, Tommy Russo, that the kids quote all the time. Oh, hey, Lisa, I did not do it. I did not do it.
Oh.
That thing.
Oh.
And they throw the water bottle. They fake throw the water bottle.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's a real guy.
Oh.
Who nobody knows his actual age. Nobody really knows where he's from. He's got a thick accent. He looks way old, but he hangs out with really young people. And he wants to make movies. And he made this one movie. And this movie, The Disaster Artist, is about the making of that film and the relationship of the characters.
Oh, cool. All right.
It's not a very good movie, but it's not a typical Franco Rogen thing. All right. The next movie is called Mr. Right.
Mr. Right.
And I'm going to give you a little hint. The dot in the Mr. is a crosshairs.
Uh-oh. Crosshairs, huh?
Mr. Right.
Well, this is a drama. It's like a secret agent guy, but he's pretending to be all these different characters.
So Master of Disguise.
But not ridiculous.
But not ridiculous. Okay.
He's being serious. But
Oh, so it's a serious take on the Masters of Disguise franchise.
Yeah, where he can...
Turtle.
Turtle. He can blend into any character. He's always Mr. Right.
Oh, okay.
Get it? I don't know, maybe.
All right. It stars Sam Rockwell and Anna Kendrick. You know who Sam Rockwell is.
Yes, I do.
And you definitely know who Anna Kendrick is.
He's always doing the James Brown, that guy. He's always doing the dancing thing with his feet and like.
Wasn't that only in the Gong Show movie?
No, he does it in Charlie's Angels. He does it in Iron Man 1,
2, Iron Man 2.
I just think that's his signature move.
Oh man, you might be right.
And then Anna Kendrick, I think it's the same thing.
You still think it's the same thing? Okay.
Yeah.
Fresh off a bad relationship, thrill-seeking Martha finds romance and danger with Francis, a hitman who's decided to turn the tables on his clients.
Ooh. Oh.
So she just kind of goes along for the ride, but he's decided that instead of doing the hits on the people that he's being hired to kill, he's going to kill the people doing the hiring.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hopefully
And they fall
after
in love.
payment.
Yeah.
Payment?
Yeah. They fall in love and, well, he gets paid up front.
Oh, right on.
They fall in love. It's an action comedy. It's an okay movie.
Huh.
It's got Tim Roth in it too. It's not like the greatest movie in the world. Plus you hate Anna Kendrick, so
I don't hate her. I'm just tired of talking about her.
I never bring Anna Kendrick up.
Yes,
ever.
you do, because you're like, it's like a cappella group. It's like the best movie ever. I'm like, shut up.
But it has nothing to do with Anna Kendrick. Okay.
So I'm 0 for 3. Let's go for more.
No, you were very close on the Crazy Stupid Love, and you were very close on that one
I
too.
was not close on the Crazy Stupid Love, only that it was a rom-com or a...
No, you said that it had there was like 3 couples that intertwining, and that's basically the movie. Like there's these different couples and they are all intertwining, but then the twist is they're not just intertwining, they're fucking related.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so this movie is called Whore Dogs.
Whore Dogs?
Whore Dogs.
War Dogs?
Whore Dogs.
James,
What?
what is it called?
Why am I saying it what way?
Why are you saying it like that?
It's War Dogs.
War Dogs.
Whore Dogs, yes. What?
Why are you saying it like that?
Why am I saying it what way? It's War Dogs. Just war.
Okay.
War Dogs.
That's got to be like a World War II-ish time of like fighter pilots
So you
doing
like
dog
biplanes.
fights. Yeah. Not biplanes, but just doing...
No, you're talking about biplanes.
No.
They don't have any cockpits. They just have the leather thing around their belly, and they've got the furry jacket on and the leather cap with the goggles, and the strap is flapping in the wind. And they're like,
No.
oh,
Late. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. But it's something with airplanes.
and they just have their big ass logos on the top wings. That's a cross kill 'em.
Logos?
That's a cross kill 'em.
Okay. All right. So who's in it?
Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill?
Jonah Hill.
Oh, okay. Well, then scratch that.
Okay.
Maybe it's about competitive dog showing.
So you don't think that Jonah Hill could be
No.
in a war movie?
Jonah-
It immediately
no.
has to become.
No. He is all in. He's got the hair extensions and the kimono on, and he is running around.
He's culturally appropriating wild showing dogs.
No, but he's got some frilly long frock on and hair extensions, and he's trying to win Westminster with his little pug named Brad Pitt. And
because he couldn't get over Moneyball.
I don't know, something. And he's like kind of sabotaging other people and putting like weird colored dyes in their shampoos and stuff.
So he's extra competitive to the point of like
It's
cheating.
a comedy. It's a comedy, I think.
Okay.
War Dogs is a comedy.
Well, it is technically a comedy. It's a dark comedy.
Oh no, what is it really about?
A massage therapist gets in over his head when he partners with a charismatic childhood pal in the lucrative but shady business of global arms dealing.
Global arms dealing. I was way off.
Well, here's the things you were right on, though. He is shady. He is dealing in something. And he's being competitive about it.
Oh man, I thought I was close.
No, that one's a tough one. Like, when you say War Dogs Jonah Hill, if I hadn't seen it before, I'd be like, what the fuck is that? I would probably guess something like along the lines of what you guessed. Because, with a couple of exceptions like Wolf of Wall Street and Moneyball, he really has been mostly a comedic actor, right?
Yeah.
Like even in the 21 Jump Streets, which are supposed to be more action-packed.
He's the comedy relief.
Yeah, he's comedy relief.
Yeah.
But I think he's also like starting to turn the corner and be just a little bit more actory. I don't know. I don't know what it is. He's not just a comedy actor anymore.
Nah.
All right. This is the last one.
Okay.
And this is a Netflix original film.
Ooh.
It's called The Perfection.
The Perfection.
Yeah. What do you think that's about?
Oh.
Also, what kind of movie is it? A genre?
Ooh, this one's a horror movie.
Oh, wow. Just from the title, you think it's a horror movie?
Yeah. Well, the first thing that popped in my head is a crazy guy who is a plastic surgeon.
Oh, no.
And he's telling these people, it might be like based on a true story. And he's telling these people that they need these surgeries, but really they don't. But he's talking them into it, and he's cutting them, and he's like trying to sculpt perfection.
Oh, so he fancies himself.
He's mentally ill, and that he thinks everyone needs to be improved on.
So he fancies himself like a modern day Michelangelo.
Yes, but with flesh.
He's carving the David.
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
It's spooky.
I kind of want to see that one.
So I'm wrong again.
It stars Allison Williams.
Who's that?
She played the girlfriend in Get Out.
Oh.
And she's the daughter of noted TV anchor Brian Williams, yeah.
I like how I knew that name.
Well, he's pretty famous. TV
Okay,
anchor.
I don't know. I'm still gonna go with it. It sounds
Okay,
good.
so it is a horror movie.
Is it really?
Yes.
Ooh.
It is a horror movie.
But I'm wrong.
Artistry, jealousy, secrets, and shocking consequences. Perfection comes at an unfathomable price.
That could still be it could still be right.
So it's kind of similar. So Allison Williams' character, and spoilers for anybody, because I'm going to give a little bit of a spoiler here. Allison Williams' character is a orchestra violinist or cellist. I can't remember. I think it's cellist. And she's like first seat or something, or second
chair.
seat, or up for first chair. But then this other girl comes into the picture, and she's just as good, if not a little bit better.
Uh-huh.
And I think that girl is played by, I don't remember. But Allison Williams' character decides she's gonna sabotage this girl, and she drugs her. And then the girl is like freaking out and thinks she has ants crawling on her body. And Allison Williams convinced her to cut her own hand off. So now she can't cello anymore.
Yeah.
But then it gets deeper.
What?
And Allison Williams isn't even the one behind the whole thing. There's somebody else. There's another level.
Oh, no.
And basically, the movie ends with somebody all chopped up in pieces, but still trying to play the cello.
Oh, no.
It's horrific. But she's really good at playing I'm just perfectly innocent and then just kidding, right?
Yeah.
She's got a good look for it. But it was an okay movie as far as horror movies go. Like those kind of horror movies don't scare me because they're just so like outside the realm of possibility.
Yeah.
The stuff that scares me is like when it's something that you wouldn't even think twice about, like like doing, right? Like what's that movie, Rob Zombie, The Devil's Rejects?
Oh, I'm not talking about it.
Where Sherry Moon Zombie comes up and goes, "Hey, can you help me? I just need to get some ice in my room." And the old guy, like, and the reason that scares me is because I put myself in that situation and I'm helping her.
Yeah, well, you're also dying.
Well, no, but what I'm saying is that she doesn't appear to be dangerous to me.
Okay, all right. So that's the scary part, is that people who seem unassuming
and undangerous, and they could be very dangerous.
Yeah, and they're the most dangerous.
Right. I'm a very helpful person. Like if somebody's like, "I just need help. Can you help me lift my?"
Yes.
You see me at the grocery store, before the pandemic, all the time helping people get stuff off the top shelf.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm going to go help her get ice in her room.
How many true crime things have you watched or been in the same room with me when I'm watching them, and the guy or the girl is pretending to have card trouble or wearing an arm sling or, seeming like they're vulnerable and like whatever.
But
normal.
I also have the curse of male hubris and giant man hubris where I'm like,
I must help.
no, I'm like, nobody can actually hurt me.
Oh, okay.
This little woman can't hurt me. If she tries to attack me,
Yikes.
I'll just pop her one in the face, right? Like, but then I don't think about stuff like guns or an accomplice in the room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like crowbars.
Oh boy.
And so I'm a little bit naive in that way, right?
Yeah.
And I'm also a little bit like caught up in my own, that can't happen to me because I'm a big, strong, strapping man, right?
Yeah.
Whatever. It doesn't matter how hard I can punch if I don't see the person trying to attack me.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Anyways,
Yikes.
so that was the last one. Did you enjoy the game?
Yeah, I think I did. Did you enjoy my movies? Would you see any of my movies?
Yes, I actually want to see all of them. Except for maybe the first one, because the first one was basically the movie that I gave you. But like that last one with I like the idea of a plastic surgeon who's kind of gone off the deep end, and he's like, I can make everyone perfect.
Oh no.
That's kind of similar to Human Centipede, but not really, because in Human Centipede, he's just like, I'm going to sew people butt to mouth.
Ew.
In this one, the one that you described, it's more low key. He's just like, oh yeah, no, I can help you. And then he gets him in the chair and he's like, or the bed or what, I don't know what plastic surgeons do. And then he's like, now I'm going to peel your face off 1 inch at a time, real slow. And then you're like, oh no. And we're going to show it all on film. Yeah. And War Dogs, I like the idea of a competitive, I mean, I guess there's a comedy movie kind of like that. It's one of those mockumentary movies.
Yeah. Now that I'm thinking of it.
Yeah. Best in Show.
Yes. That's what it's called.
But I kind of like the idea of a Jonah Hill run movie like that. That's not a mockumentary. It's just a movie, but it's like way over the top. Like I think about like Insatiable meets Best in Show, and Jonah Hill is the lead character.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm down.
With his pug.
Yeah. Oh, of course he has a pug, right? Because your dog looks like you. So anyways, well, thank you for participating.
Yeah, thank you for playing.
Is that it? Thank you for participating in the game with me, please.
Yes, thank you. You're welcome.
I love you.
I love you too.
The Lou and Me podcast is a Matthias production. The song is No Carpets by the New Forevers. Produced and edited by Moose. Hosted by Lou and me.
Thanks for listening.